consider that's really important. You have access to the platform, so you will be able to see them. Let me share the screen. Can you see my screen? Sure. Yep. Can you see my screen? Yes, we're gonna work in this section 12, because both of you, your careers are related to the medicine, okay? So, for example, English for medical purposes, making a doctor's appointment. We will learn how to make an appointment in English, okay? Yep. So we have here the doctor assistant and we have the patient. So let's begin with Jimmy. Jimmy, you are the doctor's assistant, and Denise, you are the patient. Okay? 3, 2, go.
Good morning, Dr. Jen's office. How may I help you?
Hello, I'd like to make an appointment to see Dr. Jensen, please.
Have you been in to see Dr. Jensen before?
Yes, I have. I had a physical last year.
Fine. What's your name?
Maria Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Sanchez. Let me pull up your file, okay? I've located your information. What's the reason for you making an appointment?
Well, I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Do you need urgent care?
No, not necessarily, but I'd like to see the doctor soon.
Of course. How about next Monday? There's a slot available at 10 in the morning.
I'm afraid working at 10. Is there anything available after 3?
Let me see. Not on Monday, but we have a 3 o'clock opening next Wednesday. Would you like to come in then? Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, next Wednesday, what? At 3 will be great.
All right. I pencil you in for 3 o'clock next Wednesday.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Well, see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, great pronunciation, but let's review some of them, okay? Remember that miércoles in English is like Wednesday, okay? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, okay? Wednesday. Martes es Tuesday, pero también puede ser pronunciado, but it can also be pronounced as Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. So here we have new words like make an appointment, etc. But we have here the expressions, okay? Make an appointment, okay? Is not do an appointment. Is not do a reservation. You say make a reservation and make an appointment. In this case, when you call, the emergency, when you call the doctor, you use make an appointment, okay? A sacar una cita. Make an appointment. Then we have this question, have you been in before? It means that used to ask if the patient has seen the doctor before. Have you been in? ¿Ha estado aquí antes? Have you been in here before? ¿Para qué? Para ver su historial. Yes, su historia clínica. When you say physical, means physical examination. Okay, to see if everything is okay. Maybe the eyes or the tongue. I don't know. Something like that. When you say pull up a file, it is like when you find a patient's information. You know, when this person say, well, have you been in here before? Yes, okay, I need to pull up a file. You got it? Like this. Where's pull up? Yeah, where's it? Okay, let me pull up your file. Okay, let me pull up your file. Find your information. Okay, when you find the information because you found it, you say, well, located your information. Yes, not feeling very well is when you are sick. Urgent, we say urgent care. Emergencia. Okay, Similar to an emergency room, but for everyday problems. A slot. A slot es un hueco disponible. Okay? For example, when you take your classes, you can say, Carlos, do you have any slots available or any available slots? Yeah? Another way to say espacio. Is there anything open? ¿Hay algo disponible? Mira, is there anything open? I mean, you are looking for a slot. Cuando buscas un slot, is there anything open? Or do you have any slot available? Or do you have any available slots? And when you say pencil someone in, means to schedule the appointment. Okay, I'll pencil you in for 3 o'clock next Wednesday. Okay? Do you have any questions about this conversation? So this is when you want to make an appointment, and maybe you work in a hospital or whatever. I don't know. And when somebody call you, you can say, "Well, I'll pencil you in for in the time at 3 p.m. maybe." Any questions about these words?
No. Other example for pencil.
Yeah. I'll pencil you. Well, I'll pencil your reservation. But you say I'll pencil you es como cuando ya te pone para ti. Por ejemplo, Carlos, I want to study on Saturdays. Okay, let me pull up my files and I find my information. Okay. Well, Jimmy. Okay, I will pencil you. Okay. Te voy a anotar. Te voy a agendar. Te voy a agendar es I'll pencil you in. Did you understand? Yes? Okay, that's a good one. Pencil you. Claro, te voy a apuntar, pero apuntar no para cualquier cosa, sino para agendarte una cita, para agendarte, I don't know, una reunión. I'll pencil you in. I'll pencil you in. For example, I'll pencil you in for tomorrow. Okay? Any questions? Think for a while and tell me the answer. No questions?
No.
Okay, guys, no questions? You have access to this material. No questions? Okay, next one. Making a reservation quiz. Let's do this together. So we have the same conversation. Do you want to read again? No, right? Because you remember. Is it true? Yes. The question is, Mrs. Sanchez has never seen the Dr. Jensen. What do you think? This is true or false?
False.
False. Okay. False. Mrs. Sanchez had a physical examination with Dr. Jensen last year. What do you think?
Yes.
True? It says the doctor's assistant already has the file open. What do you think?
No.
No, this is false because she said okay, let me pull. How do you say buscar información de alguien? Buscar la historial de alguien. Pull. Pull out. Pull out. Bien, pull out. Mrs. Sanchez is feeling fine this day. Is she okay? These days. False, because that's the reason that she is there. Mrs. Sanchez needs urgent care.
No.
False.
This is false. She can come in for a morning appointment. She can come in. What do you think?
Yes.
True.
True.
Mrs. Sanchez schedules an appointment for next week.
Yes.
Yes.
True. Let's see the answers. Let's see the answers together. So the answers are that one. Okay, siguiente. Yes, we have the answers here. False. Okay. False. True. False, 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 true, true. Amazing. Okay, you get it? All of them okay. All of them okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Next part. You have here extra information about about how you can prepare for your appointment. Okay? For example, once you have made an appointment, you'll need to make sure you prepare for your doctor's visit. Here is a short overview of unit in the United States. Okay? So we have the insurance, the Medicaid, the Medicare card. So please, Denise, read the Medicard. The
In
Medicaid,
the
yes.
US, doctors have medical billing specialists whose job it is to build a correct insurance provider. There are many insurance providers in the US, so it's essential to bring your insurance card if you are over 65. You probably will need your Medicare card.
Yes, you need to have your Medicare card. Okay, next number two, we have cash, check, or credit debit card for the copayment. So Jimmy, please read that one.
Mhm. Yeah, many insurance companies require a co-payment, which represents a small portion of the total bill. Co-payments can be as little as $5 for some medicines, and as much as 20% of more of large bills. Make sure to check with your insurance provider for much information on co-payments in your individual insurance plan, as this vary widely. Bring some form of payment to your appointment to take care of your copay.
Of your copay. Okay, it's
Um,
insurance. Tell me.
Insurance? Insurance.
Insurance, yes. La primera vez
Okay.
dijiste insurance, but the second one you say insurance, but that was perfect, insurance. Yes. So we have here the medical list, medication list. We have vocabulary. The first one, the medical billing specialist, is the person who processes charges to insurance companies. Okay. La persona que procesa los pagos a las compañías aseguradoras. Eso se llama el medical billing specialist. Luego tenemos el insurance provider. It's the company that insurances people for their healthcare needs. For example, your bank or yes, your bank because you pay, for example, like $1 per day. No, $1 per day. It is like one. Well, in Peru, it's like 1 sol per day, right?
One sol per day.
Yeah, it's 1 sol per day. You pay 1 sol per day.
Average.
Okay, an average it could be. Then we have the Medicare is a form for the insurance in the U.S. for people over 60 years old, and the copayment or the copay is a partial payment of your medical bill. So, for example, you need to pay the 50%. No, I mean the 20%. I think, to be honest, 20% of your treatment, and then you use the copayment.
Question.
Tell me.
When said a form of insurance es la forma del seguro.
No. Form is the document that that you need to fill out.
El formulario de seguro.
Yes, a form. Yes, that is a form.
Okay.
Okay. Next, how to speak English for medical purposes. Dental checkup. What is the checkup? Do you know in Spanish? For example,
Okay.
yeah, that one. It's okay. So visiting the dentist requires a very particular set of English skills. A patient must understand how to respond to a dentist's questions. It's not about just the dentist, it is about the patient. So we have here GAMS. What is GAMS? N, NC,
Yes.
NCS, GAMS, NCS. Then we have recline. What is recline? Reclinar o acostarse. You can say, hey, please recline. Recline over the chair. Acuéstate. Okay. Open your mouth.
Lie down.
Lay down. Of course, it could be. It could be. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. When somebody said open your mouth, it's like, no, like, no. Tienes que abrir grande. Open your mouth. What is the inflammation? Here, when you feel, oh Jesus, it hurts.
Can I say I will recline the dental chair?
I will recline the dental chair. Of course, it could be. It could be. I will recline the dental chair Or you can say, please recline yourself. Échate. It could be. Más que todo el recline es cuando estás sentado y tienes que rising. I think I lo puse aquí. Rising. Where is it? ¿Por aquí lo escribí? Wait a minute. To rinse. Cuando el dentista me dice, please rinse your mouth, es que estoy sentado y luego dice recline. Like that. ¿Ok? Más que todo así es recline, pero recline es que reclines la silla. Like that. Then we have X-rays. What is X-rays? Rayos X. The standard procedure means el tratamiento más común o normal. Cavities. What are cavities? Caries. Caries. Feelings. Cavities, caries. Feelings.
Resin.
Of course. Okay. Superficial. Like no deep. No deep. You have like a cavity like which is very superficial. Una carie pero aquí. Hay otros que están acá adentro. No, be careful. Then we have identify. We need to identify the cavities before you use braces. Do you know? Braces. Antes de ponerte los brackets, los braces, ¿qué pasa? Tienes que identificar los dientes con cavities. Tooth decay. Diente podrido. Evidence of further decay. Signs that the tooth is rotting more. Que se está malogrando más. Protective apron worn by a patient during an X-ray to keep them safe from the ray emitted by imaging equipment. The protective apron viene a ser para protegernos de los rayos X. To drill. What is to drill? Zzz. Do you know the drill? Zzz y bota agüita. Do you remember? Then what is the drill in Spanish? Do you know?
And peace.
And peace.
We call hand peace.
Okay.
Not drill.
It could
hand
be.
peace.
Okay.
Pieza de mano.
Okay, the hand piece. Okay, let me write it. This one.
Yes.
Okay, hand piece versus drill. This is the dental drill. Dental drill. It is the same, okay? It is like, for example, people say floss, right? You say dental floss. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer to say dental tape. Dental tape is another, which this is dental tape for me. Dental tape.
Like masking tape.
Dental tape is pretty similar, but people call it dental floss. It's the same, right? Well, that's what I think. What do you think about that, Denise? Are they the same?
No, drill I think is like a tool, like carpenter.
Okay.
Use that the drill.
Let me see. Dental drill versus handpiece. Difference between turbine handpiece and spin increasing. Why shouldn't this be dental handpiece?
Maybe between us we call that, but we don't call dental drill.
You don't call dental drill. We have the dental handpiece, type of dental handpiece. Air-driven electric handpiece. Well, but that's a real name. It could be the drill or the dental. Maybe for people like me. But you, because you are a dentist, you can call
Yeah, because in Spanish also people don't know what is the name.
Yeah, for example, I say bota agua, like that. No.
Pero ¿cómo le dices, Denise? ¿Taladro? ¿O cómo le llamas?
Handpiece.
Handpiece, for me, handpiece, but you call taladro.
Yeah, but for example, we call that drill.
Also.
A drill. Drill que suena zzz, like one. Take care of. Cuidar. Take care of your teeth. Take care of. And get your teeth clean. It is like when you go to the dentist and, I don't know, and the doctor clean your teeth. You know?
Uh-huh.
This is to get your teeth clean. Any questions about these words? Nope. You have access to this material on the platform. No questions?
Feelings es como que rellenar,
Fillings
¿no?
es lo que te ponen en el blanco. Es para que cuando se malogra el diente, te tapan con algo.
Resina.
Exacto, resina. Resina.
But that is in general, es rellenos, ¿no?
En general,
Ajá.
fillings también puede ser el pavo. Por ejemplo, el pavo le tienes que poner el fillings, el relleno for Christmas.
Fruits.
It could be. It is up to you. I don't know what kind of food you put in your turkey, but this is what we call fillings.
Mm,
Yeah, it depends
okay.
on the situation, depends on the context. The meaning is totally different. Next word, dialogue, medical purpose. A dialogue from a dentist appointment. The following conversation represents an exchange between a dentist and their patient during a dental checkup. Dental checkup is like un
Control dental.
control dental. Amazing. Make sure that you understand the terminology used and expectation of the patient. This is most for people like me because I'm not a dentist. So it is important for me to know this word when I go to the dentist in English. Okay? So let's go here. Okay, so Jimmy, you are Sam, and Denise, you are Dr. Peterson. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, doctor.
Good morning, Sam. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I've been having some gun pain recently.
Well, we'll take a look. Please reply and open your mouth. That's good.
After being inseminated, how does it look?
Well, there is some inflammation of the gums, and I think we should also do a new set of X-rays.
Why? Why do you say that? Is something wrong?
No, it's just standard procedure. Every year, it looks like you may have a few cavities as well.
That's not good news.
They're just two and they look superficial.
I hope so.
We need to take x-rays to identify tooth odor decay and make sure that there isn't any between the teeth.
I see.
Here, put on this protective apron.
Okay.
After taking x-rays, things look good. I don't see any evidence of further decay.
That's great.
Yes, I'll just get these two fillings drilled and taken care of, and then we'll get your teeth cleaned.
Your teeth clean. Okay. So as you can see here, this is like, now it's just a standard procedure. No es algo fuera de lo común, ¿no? Es un procedimiento habitual, algo que siempre se hace. La palabra nuevo is new, so that's not good news. No son buenas noticias. That's not good news. Recuerda que noticia o información es uncountable. Okay, that's good news. Any questions about this conversation about the dialogue from the dentist appointment?
Yes.
What's your
Dennis, how many times do you recommend to use Erase X per year for patients?
What?
Or in what?
Wait a minute. You're gonna say what? You say pardon. Okay, you say pardon.
Pardon? What did you say?
No,
Okay.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Ese es otro. I beg your pardon.
How often do you recommend to the patients, or in what case do you recommend to use X-rays, no, to identify some problems?
X-rays.
Well, in a standard procedure, you have to get a X-ray, a panoramic X-ray, to start a new treatment. and we can see all your teeth there, and also part of your bones, your
Okay.
maxillars,
Mhm.
upper maxillar, and the mandible.
The
No,
jaw
yeah,
and the
the
jaw.
jaw, the jaw,
Yeah.
the jaw.
Okay.
And we start with that. If you want to do a standard procedure, but if you want only one tooth, and that tooth looks superficial, have a superficial cavity, it, it, it is not necessary to take X-ray.
You can say.
Okay.
You say.
Only
When you find some hazard, some risks, for example.
yes,
Okay.
if you have a high level of cavities,
Okay.
or you want to start your orthodontic treatment. Or maybe it could be when you want to pull out, when we want to pull out your third molar.
Okay.
When you want to pull out.
Yes.
When we want to pull out.
But we say when I require, or when you require.
When you require.
When you require that I, because you feel pain. Okay, so then in this case, instead of saying because it is not necessary, you can say it would be not necessary for you to do that. Do you remember the subjunctive? You can say I suggest that I recommend that you. Do you remember? Or I suggest like doing an X-ray. You see what I'm saying?
I suggest that you don't
not that
not
you
do-
not yes that you not
do
X-ray
that procedure.
at that procedure.
Right.
Yes, we take that procedures. Yes, that's true. Remember the subjunctive is highly recommended that you use that or use that grammar in this situation, in this context. En este tipo de contexto, ustedes deben de usar los subjuntivos, ¿no? Tienes que decir, yo sugiero que, recomiendo que, puedes usar, ¿no? Para este tipo de procedimiento. For this procedure, you can say, no, X-rate is not thought to be good. Aquí es donde tienes que decir, well, X-rate is not thought to be good for this procedure, basically because it would be not necessary for you to do it. Okay? Because you just require that I clean your teeth. So this procedure is not necessary. It would be not necessary for you to do this procedure because you just require that I clean your teeth. You see what I'm saying? ¿Se dan cuenta? Como dije, los rayos X o el rayo X se cree que no es necesario, no es bueno para usted, ya que sugiero que para este procedimiento donde usted requiere que solamente le limpie los dientes, no es necesario hacerlo. Entonces combinamos los subjuntivos, ¿ok? Nada más. Super cool. Luego tenemos English dialogues in other medical settings. Make sure that you know what to expect from the other medical appointment as well as the medical professional can help you with any problems that you may have. The dentist, you'll interact with professionals other than the dentist. No solamente vas a hablar con el dentista, okay? When you get your teeth checked, be able to communicate with the dental receptionist, the dental hygienist. They will be the first people you talk to during your next dentist appointment. Okay, for example, I remember when I went to the dentist. Well, the dentist has another person. Well, she was in charge of this person. It is like she was a student. I'm not pretty sure about that. But she was the first contact I had when I went to the dentist because she asked me, "And have you been in here before?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is the third time that I'm here." And then I need to some information about that. Then she was checking my teeth. You see what I'm saying?
Do you have medical condition?
That's the question that she asked me. I mean, because I was supposed to take a pill, and she asked me something like, "Do you have medical condition? Are you on antibiotics?"
Are you allergic to
Yes. Or you? She asked me, "Are you on?" Do you remember that question? Do you? Are you on? And antibiotic? Are you on depression pills? Whatever. Are you on aspirin?
mm,
And that question is really important. But this is not the question that the dentist probably she will ask me. No, she is the dental hygienist. She's the student, I think. Is it true? Or maybe the dentist, but she's just one person. You see?
it could be a student or
Uh huh.
a hygienist,
Yes. Maybe a student. Maybe a nurse. I don't
the
know.
receptionist.
Or the receptionist. Yes. And then we have the doctor. There are a number of different experiences that you may have during the doctor appointment. Know how to tell a doctor or nurse about the symptoms you need to explain or pain you're experiencing, and be prepared to answer their questions about the general health as well. Okay? So you have here how to make the appointment. Now you know how to talk to the dentist. I mean, some words or questions that the doctor will ask you. GAM is important. The GAMs, cavities, key vocabulary. So you are gonna tell me the meaning in Spanish. To clean someone's teeth means I need to clean your teeth. What is that? What does that mean? Necesito hacer una
Esa.
limpieza bucal. Dental hygienist. Who is that?
Elisa.
The person who helps dentist
Who help the dentist to fill the cavities when you
to
Eh,
build
Elisa.
resting or amalgam.
yeah.
Amalgam.
Okay, when you have cavities, of course, you need to put gums. These are the gums, of course. Sometimes I have problem with the gums with the brush.
Tissue
Yes.
around the teeth.
Around the teeth, of course. And they are sometimes the color red. But this red is not good, right?
Yes,
This
there are inflammation.
inflammation, that's the word. This is free. This is free. When everything is so? When everything is so? Okay.
Everything.
The oral health, what is the oral health? When Pepito cleans his teeth, when Pepito use
You
the dental floss or the dental tape, when Pepito goes to the dentist how many?
Yes.
Every year? I don't think so.
6 months.
Every 6 months, maybe every 6 months or 3. It depends on your oral health. For example, lead to when you imagine that this is my toothbrush. I'm like, this is really hard. This procedure that I'm doing, this action, leads to inflammation. When I eat a lot of candies, that lead to cavities. Did you understand, Jimmy?
No.
Lead to conlleva a. Eating a lot of candies leads to cavities. Yeah. When you eating fast food leads to overweight, obesity, of course. The plaque. The plaque is this color that you have here, I mean, la placa bacteriana
Yes.
or
A group of food.
Food, yeah. That is the plaque.
That is like a rock.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to remove them.
Yeah, but what do you use? The hand? Do you use the hand piece for remove the plaque?
No,
removing the plaque?
We have another instrument that we call scaler.
Can you spell that, please?
Scaler.
The scaler, like this. Scalar dental. Yes. This is this. But do we say scalar? Let's go to Cambridge. Because I remember that I explained this before. Do you remember?
But the pronunciation is bad? It's not
scalar.
Scalar?
Yeah, it could be. Scalar was a... Scalar. Let's go. Because la palabra viene de scale, que significa balanza. Puede ser scalar, but sí, puede ser scalar, scalar. Sí, es scalar. But we need to be pretty sure. We need to be pretty sure. Tun, 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 tun. Scalar. Acá tenemos scale. Which is scale.
Scale.
Yeah, this is a scale. Y cuando le agrego la R, suena scale.
Scale.
Scale. So, scale, scalar, dental pronunciation. Let's see. We have here how to pronounce scalar. Okay, veamos cómo se escucha. Escuchemos. I'm sorry. 3, 2, let's listen together. No. Oh, it's loud in. Maybe the quality is the reason that it takes a lot of time.
Scalar.
Did you hear that?
Scalar. Scalar.
Scalar.
Scale.
You got it, Denise? You got it, Jimmy?
Scalar.
Scalar. Yeah.
Scalar.
Yeah, but I need to see one more time. The phonetic symbols.
Scalar.
Scalar. It is not like a scalar, but it's like a scalar. Scalar. Is that true, right? A scalar. Now it's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember because when I went to the dentist, this is a scalar. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Remove plaque. You use the scalar to remove plaque. The floss, the checkup, rinse. What is rinse? Enjuagar. Enjuagar. This is not only for oral health. I mean, you have a glass and you say, please rinse the glass. Enjuagas, pero no le echas ace or el detergente. Yep. Con agüita. Yes. Fluoride. What is fluoride?
Fluor.
Yes.
Fluorizar.
Fluoride. No, fluoride is the element. To apply fluoride is fluorizar. Yes. The flavor, el sabor flaccid, the floss tape, and the floss after meal. It is important. You say, well, I suggest that you floss after every meal. Carlos, what is the difference between meal and food? Meal could be breakfast, could be dinner, and could be lunch. And food
Yes.
can be dinner, can be breakfast, can be lunch, and can be your brunch, can be the food or the meal that you eat, but whenever you want. Did you understand?
Mm-hmm. The food
Means when you have a schedule, and the other is between the principal meals.
Okay, the
Food,
meal.
in general.
Yeah, yes, of course. Food, cualquier comida que tú te comas a cualquier hora, pero el meal viene a ser desayuno, almuerzo o cena. Okay? You got it?
Mm-hmm.
And next page.
O sea, food se aplica para alimento y para preparación, pero comida es otra cosa. Comida es en relación al tiempo.
Al desayuno, almuerzo y cena. Esos tres se refiere al meal. Okay, well, what do you have for meal? ¿Qué tienes para el almuerzo? Para el desayuno, para tu cena. Pero food puede ser cualquiera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why I cannot continue here? Dental hygiene letters. And what is that? Okay, next page. Dental hygiene dialogue for English learners. Okay, let's continue here. Dental hygiene dialogue. Okay? So, English learner can practice medical vocabulary and reading comprehension with this dialogue between a patient and a dental hygienist. Okay? So, Denise, you are Sam, and Jimmy, you are Gina, the dental hygienist. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Waters. I'm Gina. I'll be cleaning your teeth today.
Lord, what's going on here? Okay, you can continue with your conversation.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Waters. I'm Gina. I'll be cleaning your teeth today. Let me see connected.
Okay, then is your Sam.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, Mr. Waters. I'm Gina. I'll be cleaning your teeth today.
Dr. Peterson has just filled 2 cavities. Why do I need a cleaning?
Well, we have to make get your teeth and gums clean at the size 3.
This is. No?
This is
I
3.
guess that makes sense.
Oral health leads to trouble-free teeth. I'll start off by removing plaque. Please, lean back and open wide.
Okay, I hope it's not good, but
Everybody gets plaque, even if they floss regularly. That's why it's important to come in twice a year for checkups.
getting his teeth cleaned can't say much.
Okay, take a drink and rise.
That's better.
Okay, now I apply some fluoride. Which flavor would you like?
I have a choice.
Sure, we had mint, spearmint, orange, or bubble gum. That's for the kids.
I like to have the bubble gum.
Okay, apply fluoride. Now, let me give your teeth and final flossing.
What type of floss tape do you recommend?
Personally, I like the flat tape. It's easier to get between the teeth.
Okay, I remember that the next time I buy floss. How often should I floss?
Every day. Twice a day if possible. Some people like to floss after every meal, but that's not absolutely necessary.
I feel.
After finishing the cleaning, I feel much better. Thank you.
My pleasure. I've a pleasant day. Have a pleasant day. I remember to floss every day, at least once a day.
Once a day. Okay, but focus on this part. As you can see here, we are using here the future. Okay? Why? You use the future continuous because it's more polite. Uno de los usos del futuro continuo, por ejemplo, I will be playing, I will be doing something, is that when you use it, you speak formally. Hablas un poquito más formal, aparte de eso eres más cortés. Por ejemplo, cuando vamos a un hotel, ¿cómo te dice, cuántos días te quedarás? Tú no le dices cuántos días te quedas, ¿no? Si tú eres el recepcionista, tú no le vas a decir cuántos días te queda. Tú le tienes que decir cuántos días se estará quedando. Carlos, pero está mal si digo la primera, no, pero como que es muy, muy rude. Esto suena como que más cortés. ¿Esto es cierto?
Yes.
¿Cuántos días se estará? Es como cuando tú vas a comprar algo, yo te digo, ¿qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? No, yo no te digo qué quieres, yo te digo, ¿qué desea? ¿Es eso cierto? ¿Is that true? En inglés pasa lo mismo. Yo no te voy a decir, okay, how many days do you want to stay? No, le digo, how many days will you be staying here at the hotel? ¿Cuántos días estará quedando en el hotel? En lugar, ¿cuántos días te quedas? Que suena un poco rude, muy... You know what you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
That
Siempre.
between friends, that is polite, no more polite.
Yeah, it's kind of light. It's kind of... Yeah, it's polite. It's gentle. What else? Yeah, una traducción que puedo encontrar, por ejemplo, cuando feelings es que las personas naturalmente, o las personas que no somos dentistas o tenemos esa educación, decimos, tengo una curación. Una curación es un feel, okay, un feeling. Entonces dice, Dr. Peterson has just filled 2 cavities. Como que el doctor Peterson me ha curado 2 dientes, 2 cavities. O puede haber más caries en un solo diente. I don't know. Is that possible, Denise?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be, pero como que te curan. Okay? Then I like this one. We say disease. Disease. Trouble-free teeth es un diente sin problemas. Trouble-free tree. Okay? Everybody gets black. Black. Remember that we say black, black, black. I'll apply fluoride. El fluoride creo que lo aplican con algo y te hacen así. I'm not pretty sure. Is that true?
Uh, like a brusher.
Ah, yeah, something like that. This is like the fluoride. Then we have the.
But the verb is apply, not put. I will put.
It is
I would
like
say
it is like when
put.
you use makeup. You say wear makeup, or you say put on makeup. Both of them are okay. In this case, in the context, we use apply. Vamos a aplicar. But if you want, you can just I will use instead of I will put. Because put means poner. Literalmente agarro y pongo así. Pa. En este caso vas a aplicar. You will apply. Okay? Next. Then we have another one. Then we have spearmint. Spearmint. This mint is the same. But this is like verde.
Man.
Yeah. It's verde. I'm not sure. Let me share the screen. Spearmint. But where is it? Hierbabuena. Pero es menta verde, but no sé qué cosa es. Pero es esto que viene en Natura. Have you ever bought one of them? Spearmint. There's one. Let's go to Cambridge.
Ain't not the same with the mint?
No, it's different. Okay.
Pero realmente.
A ver, la menta. I heard let's have mint. A ver, escuchemos.
Mint.
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 Spring. Yes, it's okay. Menta.
Mint.
El otro es hierbabuena. I like. I prefer
Hierbabuena.
Yes. Okay. That's so weird. But they like that one. Then we have the orange or bubble gum. The naranja or the gumbo. But that's for the kids. And that's all I think. Okay. Next one. Todavía tenemos para otro más. Ahora vamos a aprender idioms about maintaining good habits. Okay. You can practice this. So we have here the first one. Get into the habit. Get into the habit, te lo voy a explicar tan sencillo como el español para que ya lo puedas usar, ¿ok? Get into the habit of doing something significa empezar a agarrar la costumbre a algo. For example, Jimmy, ¿cómo dirías estoy empezando a leer en inglés todos los días?
I get into the habit to read an English book every day.
I'm getting into the habit of reading an English book every day. Pretty good. Denise, ¿cómo dirías? Necesito que mis hijos empiecen a cepillarse los dientes, a floss, usar hilo dental todos los días.
I need my kids.
I need my kids to
get into the habit of brushing
their teeth. Amazing. Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. It's an expression. Okay, it means that it's difficult to stop doing something that someone has been doing for a long time. I can quit smoking. Old habits die hard. Los viejos hábitos no mueren. ¿No existe, creo, una expresión en español para esto? Do we have one? Do you know?
No.
No, right? Old habits die hard.
Hierba mala, ¿no es eso?
Hierba mala nunca muere. No, es para decir que un hábito es difícil de dejar. Ya, por ejemplo, por más que trato, no puedo dejar de jugar videojuegos. You know, all habits die hard. No mueren fácil los viejos hábitos. Next, I like this. This is pretty common, to be a creature of habit. Someone who always does the same thing in the same way. Alguien que es predictable, alguien que siempre hace lo mismo is a creature of habit. Okay? For example, Pepito always plays soccer after school. Well, he's a creature of habit. Maybe he is playing soccer right now because it is like 2 p.m. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or Pepito always washes his hands before eating something. Well, that's a creature habit. Kick a habit to stop a bad habit. Okay? For example, I need to kick the habit of drinking soda. Patear un hábito, dejar un hábito. To quake the cold turkey. Do you remember to quake the cold turkey? Dejar algo de golpe. And break the habit. Stop doing something that has become a habit, especially if it is bad. Kick a habit es un hábito malo y break the habit puede que sea un hábito que tengas bueno o malo, pero es especialmente si es malo. Did you understand?
Yes. ¿Es como un descanso o es parar algo? Break a
No,
habit.
ya lo dejas de hacer. Tenemos, a ver. Por ejemplo, tengo kick a habit, dejar un hábito. Kick a habit, dejar un hábito malo que tengas. Por ejemplo, fumar. Break the habit es que tienes varios hábitos y dejas de hacer uno. Por ejemplo, el de dormir en las tardes. Es un hábito que tengo. Lo dejo. I trying to break the habit of sleeping in the afternoon. Estoy intentando romper el hábito de dormir en las tardes. ¿Ok? Cuando tú rompes ese hábito, you kicked a habit. Ya lo destruiste ese hábito. Especialmente si es malo. Did you understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
And what is that? That cold turkey?
Okay. For example, it's really hard to go, or it's really hard to go cold turkey. Es realmente difícil ir pavo frío. Significa ir de golpe. Okay? Or you say, I quit. It is, oh Jesus, it's really hard to quit smoking cold turkey.
Ah.
Okay. Dejar algo pavo frío.
Okay. Cold turkey.
Significa dejarlo de golpe, de repentinamente. Okay, well, it's really hard to quit smoking cold turkey. Es muy difícil dejar de fumar así de la nada, de golpe. Lo usamos para malos hábitos. Okay? Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Nope. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, can I say it's really hard to pronounce very well cold turkey?
It's really hard to pronounce very well cold turkey. It's really hard to pronounce. Es muy difícil pronunciar cold turkey.
No, es difícil pronunciar muy bien de la nada, ¿no?
No. Cold turkey lo vas a usar cuando vas a dejar algo de golpe.
Dejar algo.
Dejar algo de golpe. No es que es difícil pronunciar esto de la nada. No.
No, el example decía go.
Había un go.
Ajá.
Ok, ahora sí, puedes decir, ¿no? To go cold turkey. Ahí sí. Yeah, to go cold turkey. Cuando tú dices, wow, it's really hard to go cold turkey. Es muy difícil ir de golpe. Pero todo este difícil tiene que referirse a un hábito malo. No a este que tú quieres decir, no, es difícil pronunciar muy bien de golpe. No. Allí no. Ahí ese de golpe vendría a ser un suddenly. It's really hard to pronounce that word suddenly. De la nada, de golpe. To go cold turkey es de la nada, de golpe, pero cuando dejas un mal hábito. Well, it's really hard to stop eating fast food cold turkey. ¿Te das cuenta? To quit eating fast food cold turkey. Allí sí. Pero parece que eso no. Yep. Okay, so we have a minute. Do you have any questions? Maybe we can check a word. No questions.
Cold turkey, so is similar, is an adjective?
Cold turkey. No, it's an expression. I have here, you can take a screenshot. Wait a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Junior cold turkey. Look at this. Okay, for example, let me share the screen. Look at this, look at this, look at this conversation. Can you see it? For example, it says, how many cups of coffee do you drink a day? ¿Cuántas tazas de café te bebes al día? Well, it depends. On a Monday, I can drink up to 7 cups, especially if I've been partying hard at the weekend. Bueno, depende. En un lunes puedo beberme hasta 7 tazas, especialmente si me he ido de juerga el fin de semana. Goodness gracious, well, I'm afraid you have to give it up while you take this medicine, but it's not a good idea to quit cold turkey because you may get some strong headaches. Here you are. Dios mío, bueno, me temo que tendrás que dejarlo mientras tomas esta medicina, pero no es buena idea dejar el pavo frío porque podrías tener algunos dolores de cabezas. Aquí vamos. ¿Ok? Entonces dejar algo pavo frío significa dejar algo en seco, de golpe, de forma repentina. Por ejemplo, puedes dejar un trabajo o una relación, pero sobre todo se usa para expresión de malos hábitos, como por ejemplo, it's very hard to quit smoking cold turkey. Da la casualidad que el verbo después de quit va con ing, por eso está con ing. It's very hard to quit smoking cold turkey. I'm giving up alcohol. I decided to go cold turkey. He decidido ir de golpe. En la siguiente es difícil dejar de fumar de golpe, de forma repentina. Now, is it okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Es una buena expresión mayormente, okay, so most of the time you are going to use this expression for bad habits. Remember, break habits, break a habit and kick a habit. Okay? So, do you have any questions? A word probably you didn't understand? Remember that you will find all the information that we studied today here in the platform. Okay? I will update like more videos today because I have time. If you want, you can check this section, section 11, which you will find more information about the restaurant because this probably will be our next stopping when we go to the restaurant. Maybe we order the menu. And remember that there are some words that are in French. For example, otra forma de decir el plato principal, ¿cómo es el plato principal?
Menu?
The main course, the main course
Dish?
sería entree, entree, entree. Otra forma de decir appetizers, hors d'oeuvre. Son palabras en francés que se han modificado al inglés. ¿Ok? Porque hors d'oeuvre...
Dish and meal is the same?
¿Dish en qué?
Meal.
No, meal puede ser tu desayuno, almuerzo y cena. ¿Ok? Dish, por ejemplo, la carapulcra es un dish. El seco es un dish. ¿Ok? El seco es un dish. Un main course puede tener varios side dishes, que son los platos que acompañan ese main course. ¿Ok? Toda esa información la pueden encontrar en la sección de MasterChef, que le he puesto así. Do you have another question? ¿Alguna consulta que tengan? Ahora les envío su